What's up and welcome to Book Talk. Today I'm going to be discussing Winter by Marissa Meyer. And if you do not know what Winter is the fourth and final book in the Lunar Chronicles series. So if you have not read the Lunar Chronicles series yet, what are you doing with your life? Jump on this bandwagon. And so being this is the fourth and final book, I would leave now because I'm about to go into a spoilery discussion. So if you haven't read it yet, you don't want to be spoiled, I would leave now because I can't give you a synopsis at all. So, bye not spoilery people, bye! Oh, look at this cover, it's so pretty. Like at first I didn't like it, but now owning it in real life, I'm just like, oh, it's my favorite. So Winter is in our lives. It took me about a week and a day to read. I finished it on Saturday, gave it 5 stars, gave it 100%. Like, this is now my favorite book I've read this year. Like, it was so glorious. It was the best 823 pages I've ever read in my life. But first off, I'm going to discuss, we get a new character as usual, and our new character is Winter. We already know her from Cress, and I didn't like Winter and Cress. I thought she was annoying, but you understand her, you get to read from her, so now I understand her, and I feel really bad for her, and thank God she's getting the device. When she said in the end, I'm gonna be the test subject for the device, I was just like, thank you so much. And Jason's just gonna have to deal with that. I don't care about his opinion. Winter gotta have that device so she won't be as crazy. But I like Winter. She's my least favorite though, but I like her. I was watching Christine from Pulling the Bananas book talk on Crest last night, and Christine was like, oh, Scarlett's a pilot, Cress is a hacker, Cinder's a mechanic, what's Winter gonna be? And Winter's just a princess who's just insane, and that was a little annoying, but I like her, and I love the beginning with Cinder and Kai. They're so cute. Goals, man. And oh man, I love that one line in the beginning when it's like Kai reached for the overhead pipe and pressed Cinder against the main computer console. Oh, I just had to reread that section like 10 times because I've been wanting them to be together for so long, and now they are, and I'm just like, thank you that they're together. Just the end with them was, it was so beautiful. I was just like, that was the best ending I've ever read before in my life. And I also love in the beginning the whole Kai and Thorn moment, like best bromance ever. Sorry, Captain Charming, Captain Hook, and Prince Charming from Once Upon a Time. I'm sorry, but Kai and Thorn are the best bromance ever to exist. I love them, and I love how Kai practically ships Cress and Thorn, because Thorn was talking about everyone's futures, and Kai's just like, but what about Cress? And Thorn's just like, oh, she's gonna work for you. And Kai's just like, no, that is not what you think. You think she's gonna end up with you. And I was just like, huh, Kai be shipping them. And then, okay, we finally go to Luna to save Scarlet and kill Ivana and stop the wedding again. And Luna is literally Pan Am in space. Pan Am from the Hunger Games. Literally, okay, Pan Am is Luna. Artemisa is the capital, and then the sectors are the districts. I swear, reading this book, I was just like, man, this is so the Hunger Games. It's an awful society. These people who live in Artemisa are crazy. Just Hunger Games in space, I swear. It's Pan Am in space. I'm just saying, but their whole plan being we're gonna stop the wedding again, and then we're gonna kill Ivana, and Cinder's gonna be queen. I knew it was gonna fail. Right when they get there, they failed because they get to the doors and Cress opened them, and then Cress is left behind. The most important person to be left behind is obviously her, because Cress is the most important, because she had to hack into a bunch of stuff, to get the video out there and stuff. And by the way, Cinder's speech in that, oh, I was such a Katniss Everdeen moment. I was just like, whoa, Cinder's Katniss, but better. And of course, Cress had to get left behind, but it's okay because she's found by Winter, and I was really happy how Winter was getting Cress to go into the box. I was just like, thank you, Winter. She does help us. She helps us. So that's her talent, helping us get into places. I don't know, but yeah, that plan just wasn't gonna work. I was just like, you guys aren't gonna stop the wedding again. And I mean, I had hope and faith that the wedding wasn't gonna happen, but it did. And Kai and Lavana got married. And I was just like, oh, yikes, no. And how I thought Kai was gonna kill Lavana, and then when he grabbed the scissors and stabbed her, I was just like, whoa, man, whoa, whoa, whoa. But I liked that, how he did that, because he wasn't planning on killing her. He was just like, I wanted to see if I could hurt her. So when he saw that she was bleeding, he was like, since it's possible to hurt her, that means it's possible to kill her. And I was just like, smart thinking, Kai. Kai's a smart man. But, the biggest thing to me in this book for me was the Scarlet and Wolf reunion, right? And saving Scarlet was crazy. Like, the whole, man, there were so many Snow White parallels in this book. And by the way, Snow White's my least favorite Disney princess. I can't stand the girl. And I love this whole parallel with Lavana telling Jason to kill Winter, and how Winter confessed her love to him, and then they kiss, and it literally looks like he's about to kill her, but then he kills Rue, and that was so sad. I was just like, poor Wolf. And how in the end, Winter was pretending to pet him, like, that was really creepy. And how she was all like, oh, he's forgiven you to Jason. And I was just like, oh, okay, you can stop now, Winter. But I loved the parallel. There were so many Snow White parallels in this book, and I feel like in the other books, there's not a lot of parallels. I mean, there are, but I feel like in this, there was a lot, especially with the whole, that ordeal, and with the end, with True Love's kiss. Oh my gosh, the end when Winter's leaving, and Jason's just like, this is stupid, but I'm gonna kiss her, and he does, and she wakes up. Oh man, I love that, and oh, that was so cool. But the Scarlet Wolf reunion, no. Winter dies, and then they escape, and Wolf smells something, but he finds Winter in the jacket, and then Scarlet says his name, and they kiss, and they tell each other when they started falling in love with each other. I was just like, this is the best thing ever to happen. That was one of my favorite scenes, hands down. I was just like, this is the best thing that's ever happened, because I wanted my babies being reunited, and they are. And with Wolf's mom and them meeting. I love Maha, and I can't believe she died. Can't believe she died. And then Cinder and Wolf are taken, I mean. Everyone's taken in this book, I swear. At least once someone's taken. Like, Cinder and Wolf are taken. Cress goes missing. I don't know if that counts as being captured, but she's away from us. And then Thorn's captured. Oh, I couldn't stand it with all these captures. I was just like, stop getting separated. But, okay, this whole Lynn, Pearl, and Adri deal. I was just reading one day, and all of a sudden I went to that Pearl POV, and I was just like, Pearl, who is Pearl? And then I mentioned Adri, and I was just like, oh gosh, this is Cinder's stepmom and stepsister, and didn't even see that coming with them being taken. They got taken too, and I don't even like them, but I was just like, oh my gosh, they're getting captured. And that was weird with that situation, and how they were put on trial too, and when Cinder got in jail and they were there, and Cinder was just like, oh gosh, this is why I'm here. Lavana wants me to hate this, and just, that was crazy. I was just like, bruh, of course I had to show up. And obviously at the trials, at the feast, obviously when Lavana's like, I'm not gonna kill you, like, if you work for me, I'm not gonna kill you, but obviously they accepted, like, wasn't a surprise. And thank God at the end, when Cinder, like, was like, oh, I'm gonna give you all these royalties, and that meant they were gonna get a bunch of money because of this device, and Cinder was like, that's the last time I'm ever gonna think of them. And I was just like, thank God, because they're annoying. I don't like them. They ruined Cinder's life. And even though they didn't know she was a princess, I mean, the dad knew. So, the whole device situation, I guess that was actually talked about in Crest, but I forgot about it. So reading about it, I was just like, wow, this is so interesting about this device, but I forgot about it. But speaking of the wedding and the feast, I've already spoke about the whole Cairo deal and stuff and the feast, and then at the feast, all chaos breaks loose, and then I didn't even see this coming. Cinder jumps off the ledge, and I'm just like, Cinder, what are you doing? What? Stop it! stop it. What? I thought she was like committing suicide, and then seeing that chapter of her like drowning and trying to get back up, but she can't because her arm and leg aren't working. I was just like, no. And then she has to have that surgery, and she doesn't have all the cool technology. It can't shoot bullets out of her finger. It can't send comms, and her leg and arm aren't the same. But thank God at the end, she has all her cool stuff back. Like, I know, like, without her stuff, that kind of makes her seem more human, but I was just like, but Cinder isn't the same without her cool stuff. I want her cool stuff back. That's just me, just saying. But I'm just, thank God she got her stuff back. Just, Cinder isn't the same without her cool gun and stuff. And then we have the whole coronation ordeal. This coronation, oh my gosh, and how the Queen Levana's just like, oh, I heard this guy, Carswell Thorne, just got captured, and since, like, you know him, and he's from Earth, I decided you can choose the punishment for him. And Kai's just like, oh wow, such an honor from my wife. Oh man, I love that. That was great. And speaking of Thorne, that Crescent Thorne makeout moment before Thorne got captured, I was just like, this is the best thing. But before that, when he was making out with that Lunar chick and told her, he told her he loved her, I was just like, whoa, hey now, you just, but it's okay, because he thought he was seeing Cress, so that made it more romantic, in a way, I guess, I don't know, but that Crescent Thorne makeout, I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad they're together now. But the coronation was crazy, and they showed the video of Levana with, like, under her glamour at the wedding, and oh, that was so awesome, and Cinder's like, surrender outside the palace now, and obviously Levana doesn't surrender, and then all chaos breaks loose, and then Wolf shows up again, and he's all messed up and dangerous and powerful, but he finds Scarlet, and so he's not normal, but he's okay, I guess you could say. I don't know, but that was crazy, and the battle was crazy, and then we have the Cinder Levana Thorne battle, and how Levana gets all her friends, and they all like turn against her, and how Cress and Thorne were fighting, and it was funny, whenever Thorne would like hurt someone, he would be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I love that. And how, oh, it's crazy. And then Cinder Levana had the guns to their head, and then Levana stabbed her in the heart, and then Cinder shot her, and just, oh, that end battle scene was nuts. And then the whole mom ordeal with Cinder's mom, that was crazy. And I was feeling a little sad for Levana when they mentioned the whole fire story, because that's mentioned in Ferris, and that story was really depressing, and that made me really sad. And just, the battle was crazy, but that is okay. Cinder lives, and we see everyone's futures, like Scarlet and Wolf are gonna live together on the farm, and Wolf tells her he loves her, and it's gonna be so nice. And then Thorne is going to be like, he's gonna own the rampant, but he just has to pay payments for it, and he's gonna be delivering stuff to America. And then he was like to Cress, do you want me on my crew? We can deliver the stuff, and then I'll take you wherever you want to go. So they're gonna travel the world together, and I'm so excited for that. And then we have the coronation. I love that moment when Scarlet made the cake, and they eat it, and it gets on her dress, and I love that moment so much. And then Cinder becomes queen, and then we have that Cinder and Kai moment at the end, and Kai gives her the foot, and just, oh, I thought Kai was gonna propose then, to be honest. And then when he was still on his knee, I was just like, oh, now he's gonna propose, but he doesn't. But it's okay, because they're gonna get married, like, hopefully, because Kai was like, Cinder, I knew you never wanted to be queen, but one day, could you consider yourself being empress? She was like, if I want to be a part of his future, I have to. And she was like, I would consider it someday. And I just love that end moment, and I love the end when she's thinking about the cyborg and stuff, and she's like, hold on, let me find it. And she's talking about how this foot made her feel unimportant stuff, and then she says she held the foot over the water and let go, and then and they all lived happily to the end of their days. Oh, I just love that so much, and just winter was so good. I loved it. So yeah, those are my overall thoughts. If you like this book talk, give a big thumbs up. If you want to watch more videos with the Lunar Chronicles series, you can click the subscribe button down below. And yeah, I'm Courtney, and I will see you all next time with a new video up soon. So I will see you then. So bye, yo!